Going up against the Atlanta Braves. Coming up on the first pitch. And starting in this one, Reynaldo Lopez.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
The changeup missing. And we're underway here in the home opener. Swing and a miss as he was out front. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Struck him out. One out in the top of the first. And now it's Jose Siri. Check swing in the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Lopez fires. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one not close. And a count 2-1. That one missed. Three-two now.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up. Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So a man at first. Juan Soto now. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. And they put up the stop sign at second.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Pete Alonso stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Some high cheese for strike three. And now it's Mark Vientos. In the dirt. Throws it away. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Runner at third, 2 away. Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that
pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the first. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris the second.
Michael Harris.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
That one fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Popped up, and that ball goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ozzie.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And the first offering is not close. And a swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just
Ball, that's
missed.
inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
And now it's Ronald Acuna
1-0.
Jr. Not even close there. Ball 1. Fair ball. Albies makes the turn at second. Headed for the plate. He's in there.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted
Count
your hands,
1-0.
you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Late with the swing there.
1-1.
Missed
Ball.
with a changeup. 2-1. And strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Runners breaking for the plate. It's a squeeze. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Batting fifth, the first baseman,
And
Matt
now Matt Olson up to hit.
Olson.
Got him to chase one above the zone there.
0-1's the count.
The changeup
ball.
missing. And it's 1-1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball,
Acuna
2
on
strikes.
third with 2 out.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Top of the second.
Leading
Here's
off for the
Brandon
Mets,
Nimmo.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end.
1
Trying to
ball,
find
1
that
strike.
sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good
Ball, that's
complement
out.
to that fastball.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Francisco Alvarez in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one's in there. It's 2-2.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Bunts it towards the mound. Throw on to Olson. 1 out in the second. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game
Batting eighth,
because of how good
second
the
baseman,
offenses are.
Jeff McNeil
McNeil.
stands in. Swung on, belted. Going back on this one. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Waste no
Batting
time
up,
there.
the
That
right
pretty much
fielder,
split the
number
zone
50,
down the middle, and those are the
Tyrone
ones where you got to make them pay.
Digging in, Tyrone Taylor. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1's the count. Ball, that's out.
Swing and a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. Ball one there.
1-0.
Fouled off left side. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That's outside.
Nope, outside.
2 balls and a strike. And that is out of play. Pitch misses. 3-2 now. Drilled out towards left center field. Harris after it. He's got it, and that'll do it. Back here at Truist Park, home of the Braves since 2017. These fans didn't experience a home postseason game a year ago, but the Braves did qualify as a wild card team before getting swept by the Padres.
Yeah, that was a tough series for Atlanta. They played a doubleheader for seeding purposes the day after the regular season was scheduled to finish.
Here's Profar now.
The left fielder, Derek Profar.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back. So 2 balls and no strikes. 1 out, base is empty. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. First pitch swinging. Ozuna goes 6'1" in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Ball, 1 strike.
And that's way high, and that's ball 1. This to center field, and it falls to third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Double steal. A squeeze, and he gets it down. And he's out on the tag. But they do get a run. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. Lopez back to work. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Bunting for a hit. Picks it up with the bare hand. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. And now it's Juan Soto. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Pete Alonso.
He struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Outside low and 1-1. Swings through that one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. Struck out swinging his first time. Outside.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. That misses the zone. 1-0. And that drops in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here's Acuna now. Doubled his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's back. Booyah! And this place is rocking. It's 3-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
1 out, base is empty. Here comes Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And misses inside. Up and in, and that's ball 3. One down, base is empty. Outside, ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
Here's Matt Olson down. Struck out swinging his first time. That misses, and it's 1-0. Fought off foul. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick. Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-2. Base is empty. 1 away. Here's the power hitting catcher, Sean Murphy. Flied to right his first time.
Busto.
And there's a foul ball. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball one. That one missed. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
2 balls.
Still only one out here in the inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Profar climbs in on that left side. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. Their third home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 6-2. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. And that misses. And that's ball one.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And delivers outside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
1 strike.
Here's the pitch to Ozuna. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. 4 runs already in the frame here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Back here in Atlanta as we go to the top of the fourth. And the batter now, Brandon Nimmo. Pitch misses. Ball one. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop off in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
That one outside. And now it's even 1-1. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Hit in the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So a man aboard, and stepping in is the speedy Tyrone Taylor. That misses the zone. 1-0. Slice to right and foul ball.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's down and away. And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now
A couple of hits in a row for him here.
Francisco
To me, it's just a really
Lindor.
controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That's down. 1 hops off the wall.
Nicely
next, the
done.
Mets,
Brings
the
home
center
2.
fielder,
Textbook
Jose
bat control right there. Got a
Sealy.
pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Hector Neris will take over here.
Still pretty
Now
early in the
pitching
ball
for the
game,
Braves,
so this bullpen has some work ahead of
number
him.
50,
Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several
Neris.
quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Siri, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Outside.
Nope, outside.
And the count is 1-1.
That's outside.
Lindor at second with 2 down. Swings through that.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the Braves,
Now it's going to be
the shortstop,
Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
Up the middle. Throws to first in time. And a quick out, number 1.
Up
Michael
next,
Harris
for the
II.
Braves,
Next up for
the
the
center
Braves.
fielder,
Both
Michael
2 in this one.
Harris.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1's the
Filthy
count.
changeup right there, just pulled the string.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K.
The batter,
Here is
number
Ozzie
1,
Albies up
second
there.
baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No
This guy's
balls, 2
pounding the
strikes.
zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back at Truist
Leading
Park,
off
we
with
go
the
to the
Mets,
top of the
the
5th.
designated
So
hitter,
now here's
Juan
the Mets DH,
Soto.
Juan Soto. That one ripped. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. He circles the bases. It's 6-5.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one found hard the other way.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman,
Up next for the
Mark
Mets, the third
Vientos.
baseman, Mark Vientos.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Vientos, 25 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2017. That misses, and that's ball 2.
That's ball 3.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. And fouled off. Breaking ball through there for a strike. That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2. Vientos leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a ground ball. There's 1. On to Olsen. That's 2. Bottom of the inning. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Swinging a foul straight back.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Ball 1 there.
That 2-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
And a swing and a miss there. On to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop, 3rd strike. Austin Riley at the plate.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
He is struck out, and he is walked. And a breaking ball misses outside. And that's a little high. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
1 strike.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
Matt Olson up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. Oh and 2 now. Got him swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Now
here's Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
0-2 is the count.
Runner takes off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Now on the bump, Joe Jimenez.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And 1 out now. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
Foul ball there. And that is downstairs. And the count even 1-1. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. This one in the air. Olsen makes the catch for the out. So digging in, Tyrone Taylor. He's 2 for 2.
Tyrone Taylor.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And we're back. We only go bottom 6. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Profar hails from Curacao. Same place that produced Andrew Jones.
Number 72. Debiel Nunez.
0-1.
0-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Not
1 ball,
close with that
2
one.
strikes.
Now 1-2. Inside,
Nope.
just
inside.
missed.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
That clips the corner. Swings over the top of that one. Gets to it, on to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Orlando Arcia digs in now.
Orlando Arcia.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-2 is the count.
Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Michael Harris II getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Taylor hustling after it, and that's the inning. Back here in Atlanta, stepping in as the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Jimenez back to work. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Lindor swings through that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside corner for a strike. 1-2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Close, but called a ball. And the count is even, 2-2. That one 95 to finish him off. So up next for New York, Jose Siri.
Jose Siri.
Trying to bunt his way on. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Fouled off. He was late.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Missed with a changeup. 2-2.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches.
Got it! Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 in this one. And ball 1. And now 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That's ball 3.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it. Well, that's a pretty significant 2-out walk as it moves the tying run up into scoring position. It's definitely not what you're looking for from your pitchers late in the ballgame.
Vientos swings through it for strike 1. And there's a ball. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Bottom of the 7th. Now in for the Braves. Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Acuna checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Did not go. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Austin Riley. A couple of walks and a strikeout. Breaks his bat and pops it up. And a foul ball. And that's outside.
That's just out.
Next pitch is outside.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this
Now
one.
batting, First baseman, Matt
Here is Matt Olson.
Olson.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In the dirt, blocked. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. Two outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Boots it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo. Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Number 52.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Alvarez, the next to hit, takes outside. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. And another ball. Swing and a miss. Now 2-1. That one missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it. Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
McNeil swings through it for strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And now the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. And he pops up the bunt. Brings it in. 2 away. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
First and second, 2 down. And that is out of play.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
So the tying run at second. And now 1 and 2. Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
On the ground, right side. And it's through for a hit. The throw in. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. Back at Truist Park, ready for the bottom of the 8th. So here's Murphy now. That one misses. Ball 1.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 43, Huascar Brazoban.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. And it finds its way through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there.
The
Wasn't able to
designated
elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Ozuna, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one outside. 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Profar stands at first with one out. In the air to left down the line. Nimmo running hard to get it. Makes the catch. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. And we're back. We go to the ninth, and stepping in for New York, Jose Siri. Raisel Iglesias on to try and close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Raisel Iglesias.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And it goes just foul. And that's too high.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And now Juan Soto. And that one fouled off. Fought off foul. That's inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Stays alive. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Yep, that ball went out.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
That one missed.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a ball popped up. And there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 1 strike away. Got it, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
6-5 the final here today. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Kiss away all your problems, just sleep on the couch. I'll make one lemonade, then we go up the track, through the door, cut my hair on the kitchen floor, back of my own.
It's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late, it ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip, I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause her husband's hustling. I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off the work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kick my kicks off and took off my jacket. Roll my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blast them. They started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. Alright, I'm trying to do the same. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, cause he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration, the best of them did. But I still see I can't handle this pressure for. And if you ask me, stress is. My girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. He said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack, and I asked him, remind me while I'm rapping. And right before we answered, I remember my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad scrapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless. And it's